we kind of skipped past the hiring of Mike Holmgren. I had forgotten you wanted Bill Parcells initially, right? And I think he was taking a year off. Maybe he had a heart attack, and the timing just wasn't right for Bill Parcells. And then you hire Mike Holmgren, and it's a perfect fit with Brett Favre. What was that whole process like when you're trying to find a coach to turn this thing around?
Well, with Bill had to have open heart surgery, so that eliminated him. And Mike Holmgren was a girl with a curl. There were so many teams courting him, and he never really thought we had a real opportunity to get him. He had done such a marvelous job with the 49ers, and lo and behold, he came up and was sold about the opportunities in Green Bay. He knew about the history of the Packers, which played an important role, and he did an amazing job of hiring a staff, one of whom is still a head coach with probably the best team in the NFL. And he did a great job. But we were very fortunate to be able to get him, and because he was all about football.
Yeah. What was that relationship like with Mike Holmgren as you're building a Super Bowl champion?
Well, I think overall we had a really good relationship. We only had one disagreement with the players the whole time we were there, which is unique in itself. But with him, I think what he brought was, no matter who you have to get ready to play the game. In other words, he would say, "I don't have wide receivers. We got to come up with an offense that runs the ball. If I can only have a runner, we got to buy some." He was never, "Oh, poor me. This guy's hurt, that guy's hurt." I mean, people get hurt in this game. It's a tough physical game. Those remarkable physical specimens sometimes do get hurt. I remember talking with Jim Plunkett, asking him when he was with the Raiders, "Doesn't it hurt you to get hit like that?" He said, "Hell yes." So, but that to me was the thing that Holmgren had, was his ability to find the guys and the right set of coaches to get the best out of the players. I know it worked out very well. I remember sitting with Mike Holmgren and saying, "Hey, Mike, there's two people that can really mess this up, and we're looking at each other. Let's not do it. Let's not do that." And but for the most part, it kind of worked for us. Now we got a little antsy there in the end when contemporaries were getting his head coach and general manager jobs, and I can understand that he wanted one of those. And I'd always told him that would not hold him back. If he had that opportunity, we would let him go, which we did.
Man, you wonder. I think, and Brett's kind of touched on that too in the past. Like if Mike sticks around, probably another Super Bowl or two, right? Maybe. You never know. You can't rewrite history.
Yeah, maybe. We got jobbed in San Francisco when Rice fumbled that ball, and brought about instant replay. That didn't do us any good, but it brought about instant replay, which I think improved the game. And as Jerry Rice said, he never did fumble the ball. Well, if you go into the stats, he's right. He never did fumble the ball.
Which game sticks with you more, Ron? The San Diego Broncos Super Bowl 32 or that wild card at Candlestick?
Oh, the Broncos game. Yeah. I mean, I still to this day think about that 24 years. After being awake 24 years, I still think about that every once in a while. Yeah.
Really? To this day, what replays through your mind? I mean,
well, what replayed through my mind was I had made two mistakes in personnel. Wayne Simmons was gone, and Sean Jones was gone. And if either one of those were there, they wouldn't have beaten us, I don't believe.
Hmm.
Talking about locker room leadership.
Yeah, how much does that really mean? What kind of value did they really bring to that locker room that was missed, you think?
Well, I think because of their stature, particularly Jones, because of his stature, he was very well respected. And he was an older veteran that had been through it all. And he commanded what he needed to command. Those guys. I mean, he's a really good player for us. And he was also a pain in the neck for the coaches, and the coaches got tired of him. So saying, I had to do over again, I would never let him go.